大家说今天的比赛精彩吗？
精彩！
感谢所有的参赛选手给我们的精彩的表现，然后也祝贺所有获奖的选手。
今天我们的中文幽默演讲展示赛决赛到此结束。
谢谢大家，我们明天再见，晚安。
I never imagined that one day I could stand on the stage in front of 2,000 people to take the banner of my first concert.
My life is brilliant. My life is brilliant. My love is pure. I saw an angel, of that I'm sure. She smiled at me on the subway. She was with another man. But I won't lose no sleep on that, 'cause I've got a plan. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful, it's true. I saw your face in a crowded place, and I don't know what to do, 'cause I'll never be with you. Yes, she caught my eye as I walked on by. She could see from my face that I was flying high, and I don't think that I'll see her again. But we shared a moment that will last till the end. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful, it's true. I saw your face in a crowded place, and I don't know what to do, 'cause I'll never be with you.
Ladies and gentlemen, 大家好，我是 Sarah. I love New District 89.
I love this city.
把九打区参与了，生气！
I love District 89. District 89 has been established.
I love District 89. 89大区成立了。我愛89大區。
I love District 89. Yeah, woo!
我愛89大區。I love District 89. 我愛89大區。
I love District 89，89大區，我好中意你啊！
13 District 89.
District 89, I love you.
From a guest to a member, from a small potato to a sister who could help others. Toastmasters is such a magic place. Let's enjoy the Toastmaster journey and open a new page of Leadership 89.
Good morning. My name is David Bush, and I come from Intel Chengdu Toastmasters Club.
My name is Zoe He, and I come from Moloch Chengdu Toastmasters Club. Welcome to Chengdu. Wow, how cute the pandas are, right? So David, do you know where the two pandas come from?
Well, I heard that on the news this morning that two pandas escaped from the panda research base here in Chengdu. I guess they probably know that China Toastmasters is here today in Chengdu for the district conference, and they wanted to give us their warmest welcome.
So how do you know about this?
Zoe, don't you know that pandas surf the internet too nowadays?
Wow.
So they watched the opening video we just saw on Youku. The establishment establishment of District 89 this July is such a hot topic, and Toastmasters from everywhere are sending their congratulations to us.
So same as the Panda, I am too excited of the very first conference about District 89. So are you all here to be excited?
Yes! To make you even more excited, let's welcome the Banner Parade celebration by representatives of 40 clubs from 11 cities of District 89.
First, let's start with Chongqing.
Next, let's welcome Dongguan.
Fuzhou.
Guangzhou.
Hong Kong.
Guizhou.
Kunming.
Shenzhen.
Xiamen.
Zhuhai.
And the whole city, Chengdu.
All right, it's picture time.
Thank you, club representatives. Please speak. Okay, thank you, club representatives. Please be seated. I think we just had a lot of paparazzi just now.
Give 30 seconds for people to get a little bit more set. So today we have have Toastmasters from many different places joining the conference. Let's see where everybody's from. When we call out your home area, please respond with Mala. How many of you are here from overseas? Mala! All right.
How many of you here are from District 85, including Beijing, Changsha, and Shanghai? Please respond with Mala.
Mala! I'm from everywhere. How many of you are from Chongqing? Mala! All right.
From Yunnan Province.
From Fujian Province.
From Guangdong Province.
Oh. From Hong Kong.
Finally, from Sichuan Province. Well, I can see that we have Toastmasters and guests from mainland Hong Kong and all over the world, like Sri Lanka, Malaysia, and America. From District 85, 51, 82, 26, 30, and of course, District 89. So David, I'm wondering, why this conference is called Mala Speakers?
You know, I actually don't know myself. I was hoping you could tell me.
Don't worry, Debbie. I got one person who must know this. She's our conference chair, ACBCL, Kelly Guo. Let's invite Kelly on the stage and give us the answer. Welcome, Kelly.
Well, Sichuan food is known to be mala. The ma makes your lips tingle. The la is so spicy, it puts a fire in you. Just like our wonderful speakers and contestants. Their touching speeches make you tingle all over, and their hot presentations put a fire in your belly. Welcome to the hottest Toastmasters conference ever. Welcome to District 89 Chengdu Fall Conference 2012. Mala speakers, thank you.
Thank you very much, Kelly. That was so mala.
Yeah, that sounds so amazing. I really can't wait for the 3 days of Mala conference.
Me too. Besides lots of Toastmaster members, we also have several important people with us here today. They work hard to bring us this great conference event and serve hard to take care of more than 3,500 members in 111 clubs of District 89. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together to welcome our conference VIPs and district leaders.
First, let's give applause to 2011 World Championship of Public Speaking first runner-up, Advanced Communicator Silver, Advanced Communicator Bronze, Huang Yueyang.
Lieutenant Governor of Marketing, Distinguished Toastmaster, Alex Chen.
Conference Chair, Division P Governor, Advanced Communicator Bronze, Competent Leader, Kelly Guo.
Division E Governor, Advanced Communicator Bronze, Advanced Leader Bronze, Phyllis Huang.
Division G Governor, Competent Communicator, Competent Leader, Gary Chu.
Division H Governor, Advanced Communicator Gold, Advanced Leader Bronze, Derek Wong.
Division K Governor, Competent Communicator, Advanced Leader Bronze, Cecilia Lick.
Division M Governor, Competent Communicator, Advanced Leader leader bronze, Joshua Campbell.
Division and Governor, Advanced Communicator Gold, Advanced Leader Bronze, Neil Wong.
Immediate past District Governor, Distinguished Toastmaster, Digo Wang.
District Secretary, Competent Communicator, Miu Miu Wong.
District Treasurer, Samuel Zhang.
District Public Relations Officer, Advanced Communicator Silver, Advanced Leader Bronze, Molly Ip.
Lieutenant Governor of Marketing, Advanced Communicator Silver, Advanced Leader Bronze, Sarah Cook.
Lieutenant Governor of Education and Training, Distinguished Toastmaster, Terry Hall.
International Director, Region 13, Distinguished Toastmaster, Baraj Arunasalam.
District Governor, Distinguished Toastmaster, Angela Zhang.
How about we have a group photo here? Anyone that's wanting to take pictures?
Paparazzi. Thank you, honorable guests and district leaders. Please be seated. Yeah, Angela, please stay. Okay. Next, we would like to invite District 89 Governor, DTM Angela Zhang, to the stage. She's already here to give us a welcoming speech. Welcome, Angela.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Do you like the video? Yes. Do you like Mala? Yes. Do you like District 89? Yes. Give yourself a big round of applause. I joined Toastmasters almost 9 years ago. I've been thinking several questions for a long time. Where can we find a place that you can have different stage bars to practice from time to time with audience, especially the best audience in the world? The answer is Toastmasters. Yes. No matter how we make mistakes on the stage, how bad job we've done on the stage, the audience in front of us will
will always give us a big round of applause, just like now. Toastmasters is not about Toastmasters, because when we have the courage to lose space on the stage in Toastmasters, we can have the courage to lose space in anywhere. So Toastmasters is a place for us to practice losing face. But we enjoy it because we get confidence from it. Is that right? Yes. So this is the first question. Yeah, Toastmasters lose face, but we grow. What about the second question? Where can we find a place to make mistakes for free? It's easy for us to make mistakes. We make mistakes every day. In our family, in our company, and in many, many places. But Toastmasters, free. 经济环保. So I've been thinking about this. When I was the club president, some officer said, "Hey Angela, she's so bossy. She's so hard, she's so pushing. I really hate Angela." And when I was the conference chair, someone called legal at midnight. "Legal, it was an disaster for Angela to become the conference chair. She's so pushing." Yes. So, but now I'm still here, alive. I make lots of mistakes, but what I learned is that make mistakes is okay, as long as we admit our mistake, we learn from our mistake, and we can grow. And this is Toastmasters about. Toastmasters is about a free platform for you to make mistakes. Do you agree? Yes. And the third question I'm always asking is, where can you find a place to connect with people from all walks of life? We stay in Toastmasters. We connect with people. Not only the people from the corporate, but the people from university and some in different organizations. They have different ages, but we share the same story. We share different stories, but we share the same view. We want to improve ourselves. We are so honest. We really enjoy the sharing among all of us together. This is Toastmasters. Toastmasters not only connect people, Toastmasters also help us to make real friends. Toastmasters is not only Toastmasters. We make friends in Toastmasters, but all the loves, friendship, warmth go beyond Toastmasters and give us power in our lives. Do you agree? Yes. This is Toastmasters, and this is why we are here. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, today is the first anniversary of our District 89. District 89 is a newborn baby, just like how many months? 4 months, because we just founded in July 1st. But we have a long history, because the first club in our district was founded in 1954. One of the oldest Toastmaster club in Asia is Hong Kong Toastmaster Club. Do we have members from Hong Kong Toastmaster Club? And we also have clubs just founded some days ago. This is our District 89, long history, and also new lives building every day. This is our Toastmasters District 89. We are so diversity that we can enjoy the difference and see the beautiful of difference. Ladies and gentlemen, my brothers and sisters, I hope that you could enjoy the Mala conference, see the Mala girls,
and Mala boys eat the Mala food and become the Mala speakers. Enjoy the fun, fellowship, and fulfillment in Toastmasters. Enjoy, and I love District 89, and you love District 89. Thank you.
Thank you, Angela. That was pretty mala, huh? So we have one more distinguished guest we'd like to introduce up here. So let's welcome International Director of Region 13, 2011 to 13, DTM, Faraj Arunasalam, to give us a welcoming speech.
Very good morning. All of you. How was your last night? Wonderful. Mala. I'm now convinced of one thing. When I came into Chengdu, I thought there is room for growth. We have only grown by one club, but we have 10 prospective clubs. When I visited the panda farm, I was very sure they might need Toastmasters. Then I had a doubt. But today, I'm convinced that pandas need Toastmasters. Because you saw what pandas did on stage. If they can dance so well, they only need to speak a little. So Sarah, my LGM, you have room for growth in Chengdu. The kitty girl, District Governor Angela. And the strong man in Terry, Lieutenant Governor Education of Training. And I little wondered that I heard as George Bush is here. Then I realized, oh, George Bush is here at this conference. He should have been here last night at the humorous speech contest. Thank you, David Bush. And his co-host for emceeing this morning and keeping this wonderful audience entertained. And that's Toastmasters. And we have one person here who is silent but has been very vibrant. And we must get and catch hold of her to be more vibrant in the future. A person who led District 89 and 85 last year, both put together. And I've been on many conversations with her. All the time, she has concerns. She has concerns with one objective, to serve District 85 and 89 last year, who made this district President's Distinguished District. In the last year that we created history, when numbers were there in existence, only 6 districts could become President's Distinguished Districts. And your immediate past district governor, Lee Go-wan, made it to that history. And last night, I've seen so many Toastmasters here who are months old in Toastmasters. And I bet the very first Toastmaster when I landed in Chengdu, so passionate, wanting to learn. All the time he has actions, body language, but 1 month old in Toastmasters. Jackson. I went to the book point to sell clubs to the corporate executives. And then there I met a person who was helping Bill with the promotion work and the meeting arrangements, another Toastmaster, 4 months old, Jackson. Jesse. That, my friends, is District 89. So much of potential, so much of power. And we as grown Toastmasters, a little older Toastmasters than them, have a social responsibility to carefully look after these people. And I had another person who said, should I come to District 89 conference? Can I learn something out of it? I said, the best opportunity that you will have to intermingle with District 89, who can talk to pandas. And that is Lieutenant Governor Marketing of District 85 in Alex Chang. Thank you for being here. So we are now out of numbers in the international arena. Many districts around the world can become President's Distinguished. I love that program because of one reason. We're not going to chase numbers anymore internationally. We are going to chase after quality. We are going to give the best member experience that is possible to every member who joins us. And if you have believed in the Toastmasters program, and if you believe that has changed your lives, as I mentioned last morning at the district officers training, Toastmasters need to rethink because of District 89 and 85 and all these young and budding Toastmasters. We last year branded ourselves as where leaders are made. Toastmasters where leaders are made. I think we need to add one more line to that. So many members out there coming up to me who are 19 years old, 23 years old and saying, Toastmasters has already changed my life, when they have centuries away in their life. I humbly request you to share these things with me on my personal email address, balraj@sltnet.lk. It's very easy to get. Because I want to convince the headquarters and the management, Toastmasters where leaders are made, which changes lives. So we are a life-changing engine. You're in that right engine at the right time. We just have one more commitment to do. All of us are here because we have benefited. But there is that world out there which needs these skills of Toastmasters and this program to change their lives. All that I ask of you is to get into the 1+1 program. 1+1 program. What is the program? 1+1. That every Toastmaster in District 89 bring one friend and share the skills that he or she has learned through the Toastmasters program and touch someone else's life, touch a friend's life, touch a colleague's life, so that you can touch your life of something that you have done greater than yourself. Because your district champion, international champion, first runner-up, as he stopped making a difference, he will be up here on stage, and Kwang has so much to give to the world, and he's touching lives all over. It's not about winning, it's about being in the game and playing the game to the end. My friends, I love District 89 for its vitality, vibration, energy, and wherever energy flows, attention flows. You have such magnificent, passion-filled, heart-moving district officers to serve you. We had a district Rio meeting last night. Normally district Rio meetings last a half an hour. So I took a risk of agreeing to that meeting at 10:30 in the night. But the meeting finished past 1:30 a.m. And I could see in all three of your district leaders the willingness to serve, the heart to render. And you can't find better district officers like this so that you could walk on their footsteps as future district leaders of District 89. Because this is District 89 is assured of one thing: quality service to our member experience. Quality service to our member experience. Mala speakers. Now I am convinced that these hot girls and spicy girls and hot food is famous in Chengdu. But there is one thing else that I learned, is that lying is okay. Lying is okay. Lying is okay. Because your humorous speech contest winner's topic was lying. And he also mentioned that it's okay until it's white lies. Like which, Chengdu weather last night turned around. Because I slept late, I had an alarm call by the hotel at a particular time. And suddenly I felt very warm, no calls. What is the time? As the conference begun, and I see someone knocking at the door. Knock, 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 knock. And saying something in Chinese. What is this girl telling? What's happening here? After she said something and left, and then I on the lights, it was working. It's all right. There is electricity. No alarm call. Let me go back to sleep. Suddenly I wanted to check the time at the reception. Phones did not work. They knocked each and every room sharp at the time that the alarm call was wanted. So my friends, Chengdu does not have only Toastmasters, very good Toastmasters. It has quality service in the warmest weather possible. So you're in the right company at the right time to grow Toastmasters where leaders are made. Thank you.
Wow, what an exciting morning we had so far. And I believe we will get more and more excited. I know many of you here have journeyed to the west of China, Chengdu, to attend this conference. The same is true for our keynote speaker, and he also has something to share about his journey to the west.
Let's put our hands together to welcome our keynote speaker, 2011 World Championship of Public Speaking, first runner-up, ACS ALP Huang Yueyang.
Wow, look at you all here. My mama always said, life is like a box of red hot chili peppers. You never know how spicy it's gonna get. Fellow Toastmasters, spicy Mala speakers, it's a pleasure to be here. Now, for anybody who's seen my fortune cookie speech or understood my bad American accent, you'll know that my mum is a very smart lady. And I agree with her that life should be like chilies. It should be colourful, spicy, and it should make you go, wow. I don't know about you, but all the visitors who aren't from Chengdu, yesterday I went and I had some noodles. Oh my God. For 2 hours, I could not feel my lips or my tongue. If anything, I think when I go back to my city in Guangzhou, I've got 2 dogs. And they're going to come up to me and go, yeah, I can communicate with them now. Now, it is a wonderful pleasure to be here. For all of those who are holding up their mobile phones, I'm going to be speaking for a long time. Okay? So your hands are going to get tired. Just a warning. But it's a pleasure to be here. For some of you who don't know, my name is Kwong. I am the 2011 World Champion of Public Speaking First Runners Up. And that's such a long title, it's always hard to say. And it's a pleasure to be here. But I haven't always been the first runner-up. For any of those, actually nobody will know, but my mum knows me very well. And she used to use 3 uns to describe me. Untidy, unorganized, and unbelievable. I was a messy boy growing up. And my room was so messy. I had toys all over the floor. I had books half open. I had clothes waterfalling from the cupboards onto the ground. And my mum would say to me, "Son, clean that up." So I'd pick up all my toys, all my books, all my clothes, and I'll go to the room next door. And then I'll put it on the ground. I said, "Mom, clean room!" And she'd be happy, and then she'd see the other room. And so my mum one day got so frustrated that she got a big box, and she wrote "junk" on the box. And she started to help me clean my room. And because there's so much junk, it sounded like a machine gun every time it went into the box. It was bada, 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 bada. And she was going, bada, bada. I said, "Mom," she said, "What?" I said, "You can't throw that out." She said, "Why not?" I said, "That's my favorite t-shirt." She said, "I've never seen you wear it." I said, "I will one day." And then she started again. Bada, 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 bada. I said, "Mom," she said, "What?" I said, "You can't throw that out." She said, "Why not?" I said, "It's a love letter." She said, "But you wrote it." I said, "I'll give it to her one day." And she started again. Bada, 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 bada. I said, "Mom," she said, "What?" I said, "I'll do it myself." And then she looked at me and she said, "You said that yesterday." So my mom is a brilliant lady. She also said to me, "Son, you can be a tidy man if you believe." And I said, "I believe you would clean it up for me." But it's a pleasure knowing my mum. And what I'm trying to say is, I am a messy boy. I used to be a messy boy. There are some gentlemen in here who used to be messy boys. Some of you might have children who are messy boys. Some of you might be dating or married to a messy boy. But how did a messy boy then one day become Mala? Oh yeah, how did I become Mala? And so I'd like to share with you today a story about my journey on how Toastmasters changed my life from being a messy boy, unorganized, to somebody who became a speaker on the world stage. And it's very simple because what I learned through my Toastmasters experience is actually something that people have touched on last night, and some of you have already experienced. And if you haven't experienced, if you're a new member, trust me, you're going to experience it throughout your Toastmaster journey. And it's amazing. Now, it's not hard either. Who thinks it's going to be, it's hard to travel on the Toastmasters journey? Does anyone find it difficult? Oh, we have one. Yes, Jeff, thank you. So what I have are 2 points. 2 very simple learning lessons which I learned throughout my Toastmasters journey, which took me from there to there. And not only will it take me to here where I am currently right now, it's going to take me and move me forward in the future. And it's not just in Toastmasters. It actually will happen to me for the rest of my life. And that's why it's exciting for me. And it should be exciting for you because you're going to experience it as well. So 2 simple things. Now, before I get into the 2 simple things, there are 2 things, or there's a question that lots of people ask me. And they ask me, Kwong, how did you become a Toastmaster? Why did you join Toastmasters? And my story, it starts like this. Basically, I was born in Australia, and I grew up in Australia. That's why I have a bit of an accent with a Chinese look. And back then, I just graduated from university or college. And I just entered my first job. Now, for my first job, I was what they call a graduate. And as a graduate trainee, which was the title, it meant that I was going in and I would one day be accelerated up into the management level and further and higher up. At that time, I was working for a company called Qantas. In Australia, Qantas is a big airline. It's like China Southern or China Airlines. Name a big airline, that was the airline I was working for in Australia. And at the time, I was also living with 2 other people, 2 other guys. One guy was called David, he was also in Qantas, and my other flatmate's name was Adrian. And so one day at night, Dave and I were at home eating dinner, and then Adrian comes back very late. And so me and Dave go, so where were you tonight, huh? And he goes, I was at Toastmasters. And Dave and I were like, what's Toastmasters? He goes, it's a place where you can practice your communication and your leadership skills. And I went, are there any pretty girls there? And he said, maybe. So Dave and I, we started research. We said, maybe we'll check out this Toastmasters thing. Because in my mind, I was one day going to be a manager. And in my mind, I was one day going to be CEO. And I need to be able to speak to hundreds and thousands of people. I need to inspire them and say, you guys listen to me. Our company is going to go far. And so I realized that I needed these leadership and communication skills. So Dave and I, we had a conversation and we had an agreement. Dave said to me, okay, Kwong, we're going to go do this Toastmasters thing. And we're going to sit at the very back. Nobody will see us. We're going to check it out and we'll see if it's cool. If it's not cool, we won't join. And I said, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. So we went into Toastmasters one day, and everything was going to plan. We sat at the very back. Nobody could see us. We survived the introductions, the opening remarks, the facilitator reports, and we're doing great. And then the table topics master comes up, and they start doing table topics. And the table topics master says, who would like to try our next question? All of a sudden, I heard a rocket. It shot right next to my ear. And I turned around. And it was Dave. His hand, like a rocket. Choose me, choose me! And I looked at him. And next thing I know, Dave goes up on the stage, he delivers his Toastmasters speech, his table topic speech, And everybody's clapping, everybody's cheering, and he has a big smile on his face. And he goes back, and he's smiling, and I'm like, And then the tabletop master says, with the gentleman sitting next to Dave, would you like to try? And that was my first experience at Toastmasters. I do not remember what I talked about, and I don't remember what the reaction was like. Because for anybody who's had a traumatic or bad experience, yeah, you forget it. So that was my first experience at Toastmasters, and that's why I joined Toastmasters. Now, for many of you, you've joined Toastmasters for different reasons. Some of you have joined to be a better speaker. Some of you have joined to become a better communicator, to overcome your stage fright. Some of you have joined to meet Mr. or Mrs. Right. Nobody ever agrees to that. But I know there are Toastmaster couples out there. It happens, I know. Now, being a Toastmaster is fantastic, and the reason why I joined was to become a better communicator. So the next question is, after I've become a Toastmaster, and now that I've become first runners-up, the next question people ask me is, what's the biggest lesson you learnt as a speaker? What's the biggest lesson you've learnt as a speaker? Now, where do you think my biggest lesson came from? Any ideas? Failures. From failures. From past world champions, maybe. Maybe from people's feedback. So, where did my biggest lesson come from? And the truth is, my biggest learning lesson as a speaker did not come from speaking. The biggest lesson for me as a speaker did not come from speaking. It came from leadership. It came from leadership. Now some of you are going, how do you learn about speaking from leadership? It doesn't make sense. Speaking is speaking, leadership is leadership. So let me explain it to you. Now, very quickly, let's look at some very famous communicators in the world. We have Steve Jobs. Would you agree that he is a great speaker? Yes. Great leader? Yes. Yeah. Wonderful guy. We also have Barack Obama. Great speaker. Great leader. Leads the country. We also have